Okay, here we go, you guys. So what I didn't tell you is there's a little bit of extra driveway over here. So you absolutely can fit 2 cars parked even in the driveway if you're not all the way in the garage. So here's the front. And the garage door looks in decent condition. It looks like some flashing over on the right-hand side might be chipped off, but the actual door looks pretty good. I'm going to show you this siding so you get a little bit closer. And the part that I'm showing you obviously needs to get painted. But so again, it's just the reverse of what batten board would be today. So the garage window, mailbox is in the wall of the garage, but you can always put a basket on the front porch, and the mailman, you just kind of talk to him, and then they ended up just doing it up front, or you put a slot by there if you didn't want it to go in the garage. It's got the Japanese maple. And then that right there, so the front master window, that's the one that has the stained glass in it and the original lead. So that one is not the vinyl. And the roof is just a shake roof. And again, it will need to be addressed sooner, rather than later. I do really like the entry. The door is, wider than most with a little bit of light on the sides. And I do like it's not an overwhelming amount of brick that shows on the front of the house. Only because it can be hard to choose paint colors when it comes to brick. Okay. So let me stand back a little bit. So here's the entry. I want to say it's like a 5-foot kind of run right there, you guys. So before you're at the living room. And then that's the entrance in. I also wonder if this little half wall right here, there's actually a pocket door that goes to the left. I wonder if that could just be removed. It doesn't appear to be a header or anything. And then that way it would just be a little more open, right? Maybe your entry wouldn't feel so tight because that wall would be removed. I mean, I certainly don't know if it's a must, but. Okay, so we got the living room, the windows. I'm standing in the entry. I'm going to show you. Let me flip it this way. Sorry. God, I hope I don't make you guys dizzy. So that's the out of the entry door. Then that goes into the hallway bedrooms, back to the family room, and then into the kitchen. Okay. Maybe it's even better if I do some of it this way too, so you can see floor to ceiling. I really do like all the windows and the light. It's got a really pretty seagrass wallpaper if you like that old school vintage. The kitchen is actually a very decent size. It's not a narrow galley kitchen, or how about this, as narrow as they typically are. I'm going to turn it so I can really get kind of floor to ceiling for you guys. Okay. So, sorry. Okay, so that's a step down. I mean, even the LED windows here next to the fireplace, even that brings in so much light to this room, on top of the fact that this entire back wall is all windows, which I absolutely love. It appears only the 2 middle ones actually open. The rest of them are just, they don't open. Stationary, I guess would be the word I'm looking for. Sorry, I may not have had enough coffee this morning. So here, see, that's that little step down. So I wonder what Tori or his designer would say, because my thought is, you really could extend that island in. This room does not need to be that wide. You just build it an island, and then you have stools on this side, like, since the floor is a little more level. Okay. Laundry room. It's got a really good amount of storage. Although the cabinets are original, there are a lot of them. This is the little half bath. I mean, obviously a half bath off a laundry room is something that you're never gonna guide, and then that's where that furnace is, not sorry. So you're never gonna guide your guests probably to use that half bath, but from a gal who only has one bathroom, I would take a half bath in my garage if I had to currently. Okay. Let me walk outside. I really do love the patio. Is actually, it's really nice. The brick is in really good condition. Okay, I'm gonna flip the phone for the side yard. And it goes all the way to here. And the side yard is actually, you know, it's a good size. The entry door to the garage is right there. The fence is older, but it does all appear to be like nothing looks supported, nothing looks like it's falling down. There's no 2 stories to the left in the back, so it's really, really private. And then this is, so they have it like gated off. It's behind that 4th room that was added on to. So that's not brick. Those are the pavers that look like brick. Let me go down this side yard because I didn't actually show you guys this before. So it's just small little, and it actually doesn't even have a gate that you can open. Okay, Matt, and I showed you the electrical panel. So again, it's gonna, I mean, it's certainly not a 200 amp, so will need to be, if you added anything additionally, or if you were remodeling, then of course that would be a time that they would suggest that you put in a 200 amp panel. And if you put a pull in, you absolutely have to have one, because I don't want it at my current house now. And when I was getting the plans drawn and everything, I knew I was gonna have to do the 200 amp. Okay, there's the dining room. Oh, did you see the lovely built-in? Although you would, I mean, yeah, you would have to change cabinets out for sure. You would not like the rope detail, the handles, but I bet just facing with new doors would be sufficient, because it's not very deep. I mean, essentially it's just for somebody's fine china and glassware or decor. Some kind of gold lotus flower. Okay. And this room is a really, really good size. Okay. I'm going to turn you this way to get through the... All right, so that's that linen closet right there. This is the entrance to the master. And these closets are actually, do they go all the way through? They don't go all the way through. So they are, oops, sorry. They are separated out, his and hers. Much like the twin beds. All the wallpaper has to, well, you would want it to come down anyways, but it is, you know, peeling. In places, not everywhere, but. I mean, if I had to guess on this tile, the Corian counters, the cabinets, I'm guessing late 80s, early 90s is when this was remodeled. And that, you guys, that maybe a 3x3 stand-in shower. Tall, I mean, you certainly could be 6 feet in there, but 3x3, it still is extremely tight. But for a little Missy, as in her teenage years, I'm sure she would be just fine. So it is actually as long as it looks in the video. It really is. It's a really long hallway. Okay, so here's that pink bedroom, which is right on the other side of the master bathroom, and the linen closet is what that wall is. But again, like I was saying, like I would be absolutely fine putting Noxie in there. I mean, it's clean. There's not even a broken tile in here. That bathtub is not dirty. That's just like the plastic mat that they have in there, you know, so you don't slip. And even one crack, there it is. But really shocking that there's not more that are cracked. Okay. So that's the closet for the second bedroom. Matt, this one has 2 plugs too. So see, it is the Premier Street in River Park, because in my house currently on Carlson, only 1 plug per bedroom and always on the bed wall. That's the 3rd bedroom. And this one has 2 electrical as well. This is the window that they had to add that, I'm sure. And it's from, this one might be a single pane. It's the old crank out. So maybe it wasn't, maybe it was original, because that's an old window. This is the paneling room. I'm gonna look closer at these windows to make sure that they're dual pane but vinyl. I mean, you change them anyways, they're not vinyl, but hold on a sec. Yeah, they're the aluminum dual pane. Okay, so this room is kind of important because potentially you're thinking that you would build out the master here. I mean, this whole space right here, if you took down that closet wall, is really big. This dresser is at least, you know, between 5 and 6 feet. That's built in. And the closet is really deep. Trying to think what that probably is. It's at least 6 to 7 feet by at least 14 or 15. When you take that closet and that built desk area. So it's got to be at least 6 to 7 feet deep, 15 feet wide. All right, you guys, I think I got it. I mean, it's far easier for me to run over than it is for you guys. It's vacant, not a big deal. So if this video just is not great, I'm happy to run back over too. If I miss something, you just let me know, okay? All right, talk to you soon.